Hi, my name is Riley Allen. This is my review of Season 2, Episode 26 of Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, titled Come Undone. This is the season finale and series finale, and I mentioned in the review of the last episode that I kind of wish they'd have defeated Nibiru in the last episode, and this one would have just been them kind of coming to terms with the aftermath, but I do love what little of the aftermath we got, and after rewatching it, I'm fine with how it was. I didn't quite remember the ending, and yeah, I'm fine with what they gave us. We didn't need more. So it starts off with Nibiru trying to soul suck Scooby-Doo, but Pericles is like, no, not the dog, me, I'll take the power. Nibiru proceeds to absorb and kill Pericles, because obviously, why would the demon from another dimension willingly give up his autonomy to a parrot? Whatever. As genius as Pericles is, he didn't factor that in. Brad and Judy try to, swear their allegiance so they get killed. And everybody just is now running from the robots. The Clankers, who are now under the control of Nibiru. Shaggy shockingly gets a small win. I love it. He ended up skating on some shield or whatever and knocking two into the lava pits. While Fred and Velma blast another two with a cannon. They all get frog marched by the remaining one until Mr. E comes in with the sword, beheading the droid, the Clanker, and sacrificing himself. Again, I'm not a fan of a villain turning good and then immediately via redeeming himself via just death, a la Engelrot from Troll Hunters, and probably well-known, Anakin Skywalker, Darth Vader from Star Wars, but this one kind of felt more fitting, as the last few episodes showed that Mr. E is, guilty, and honestly, I feel like all the villains in this show kind of get a pass, because it's proven that the reason most of them were villains was because of Nibiru himself. So it's just is it really a redemption and more of just him breaking through the brainwashing? Who knows? Nibiru gets blocked by the power of friendship and decides to power up by eating the rest of the people of Crystal Cove. So that's what he does. Nova, or the other dimensional being, comes to Scooby-Doo and says, "You will know what to do when the time is right. Your heart will know." And Scooby-Doo's just like me. Cut the cryptic bullshit. Just tell me what to do. Give me the instructions word for word, woman. The doom is nigh. The doom is here. Give me the instructions. But Scooby realizes that the heart of the Jaguar was never the jewel, but the group themselves, the friendship. So they have a nice, wonderful, declaration of friendship. Another one. I'm loving this because, it really needs to be stated that they're choosing their friendship. Despite knowing that they were pushed together by Nibiru, they're choosing to break through that and be friends anyway. As the memories they have made, the villains they've stopped, doesn't change it. So they all take turns with the heart of the Jaguar, and they all get caught, except Shaggy. He gets caught, but he gets caught a lot slower than the others due to him and Scooby always running. Scooby gets the kill shot by destroying the sarcophagus and sending Nibiru into the back to the dimension, which resets the timeline. So all those villains, creeps in the masks, didn't happen. The mystery gangs weren't formed. So now they have to come to terms with the fact that, Fred was raised by his bio parents, who are now obstetricians who bring babies into the world. Mr. E and Cassidy own a clean energy company. Mayor Fred Senior is the coach. Daphne and Fred are supposed to get married, and Daphne's cool sisters, successful sisters, are not successful anymore. Marcy and Velma are definitely in a relationship. Absolutely in a relationship, but that was like already something that was canon. Absolutely. Shaggy is on his way to being Gordon Ramsay. And they don't like any of that, because that's not them. What are they supposed to do without mysteries? But then they get a call from Harlan Ellison, that he remembers the other dimension, and he's got some spots for them at the college he works at. So they decide that they're going to go on a cross-country road trip solving all the mysteries. Bro, I wish we got another season of them just solving random mysteries. Or them at the college. Like, the random mysteries couldn't have not have been random. They could have just been all the other mysteries they solved in the show. Just it kind of proves that maybe Nibiru isn't as all-powerful as he thought. Like, some of the villains were just drawn to Crystal Cove, but, like, they weren't really made evil by Crystal Cove in the entity. They were always kind of pieces of shit. They just were drawn to Crystal Cove. Whatever. I am fine with the 2 seasons we got, though, and I don't think we needed more. I think I would have liked more seasons, but, you know, this is one of those shows where it ends early with 2 seasons, and you're like, that's fine. It cleared everything up. I really think this was a strong finale. And I mentioned earlier that in the last video I said I think they should have defeated Nibiru in the last episode, as I wish this one to just be like the aftermath. But now that I rewatched this episode, I feel like what we got of the aftermath was just what we needed. We only needed a short amount of it. It was perfect. I'm fine with it. This episode, I think, is a 10 out of 10. I don't have really any complaints about it. 10 out of 10. This was a strong episode and a strong end to the show. Thanks for watching the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you in the next video.